What if it's too hard?
I'm gonna push through.
What if it's too rough?
I'm gonna push through.
What if it's too tough?
I'm gonna push through.
What if you're just too young?
That's not true.
What if you're not good enough?
That's not true.
Why? Because
I can do anything I put my mind to.
I believe in you.
Keep up
Believe in yourself.
and high.
Tell me why.
We push through anything we put our mind to.
Good morning, grade 5 students. Welcome back to another teaching and learning lesson. This morning we will be revising our mathematics end of term test that we did last year, 2020. So we want to run through these multiple choice questions as quick as possible. All right. So the first one, it says circle the correct response in each of the following. So number 1, write in numbers 4,300 and 6 and 56 thousandths. So that's writing numbers 4,306 and 56 thousandths. So right away when you look at A, you know that cannot be the answer because it reads 43,000, 0 tens and 6 ones, 0.5 tenths, 6 hundredths. All right, that's how it reads. So that could not be the answer. But when you look at B now, that is the answer because it's 4,300, 0 tens and 6 ones, 0.0 tenth, 5 hundredths, 6 thousandths. So in other words, it's 4,300, 0 tens, 6 ones, 0.0 tenth and 5 hundredths, 6 thousandths. So it's 56 thousandths. All right. So any number or numbers that come after the decimal point are fractions. All right, fractions. So these numbers that comes after the decimal point are fractions. So this is 0 over 10, 5 over 100, 6 over 1000. So it's the 0 is in the 10th place, the 5 is in the 100th place, the 6 is in the 6,000th place. So you put your tongue between your teeth and you call the word. All right. So any number that comes after the decimal point, you just put on a TH on it or a THS. All right. So it reads 4,300, 0 tens and 6 ones. So it's 4,306, 56 thousandths. All right. Beautiful. So number 2, complete the following sentence. The number 20.957 as 5 in the, that's 5 in the what? It has 5 in the 100th place. Not 100 now, but 100th. So the answer is C. Because as I said earlier, any number that comes after the decimal point are fractions or decimals, right? So it reads, so the 9 is in the 10th place, the 5 is in the 100th place, and the 7 is in the 1000th place. So it's 9 tenths, 5 hundredths, and 7 thousandths. So the 5 is in the 100th place, and not the 100, but 100th place. So the answer is C. All right. Number 3, moving along. Says, what is the place value of the number underlined in 60.812? And that would be what? That would be B in the hundredths place. All right, that would be B in the hundredths place. All right. 4. What is 14.81 plus 16.19 minus 8 cents? Now there is a mistake here in the answers because there is no answer for number 4. The answers are not there, or the answer is not there. So A is not the answer, B is not the answer, C is not the answer, D is not the answer. So 1 mark is allotted for that. And same goes for number 5. But let us work it. Let us work it. So the first one is it's what? Let me pencil. It's what? Let me go back to it as quick as possible. So it's 14.81. So it's 14 .81. Forgive my writing, trying my best here. So it's 14.81 plus 16.19. So it's 16.19 and minus 8 cents. But before we minus it, we have to add these two numbers first, right? We have to add them first. All right, let us add them now. So, ready? 9 plus 1 is what? 9 plus 1 is 10. So I put down my 0 and I carry my 1. So 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 1 is 10. So put down my 0, put my point. I don't have to yet, but I put my point and I carry my 1. So 6 plus 4 is 10 and 1, 11. So I put down my 1, carry my 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So right there I get 31.00. Alright? Now it says here that I must minus it by 8 cents. 8 cents. Not $8, but 8 cents. So if I'm going to minus it by 8 cents, it have to be right here because it's 8 cents. Alright? So the 8 would come right here. So I will rename and put a 1, put a 10 here, and then I say I would minus it. Sorry, I would minus now. So I would say 8 from 10 gives you what? 2. Yeah. But I carry down my 0 here, put back my point, and this is what? This would be 0, and this would be 3 because I carry back down my 3, right? So the answer would be 30.20. Alright? So the answer would be 30.20. Let me see if any of the answers are there. No. So you have 31.08, you have 30.92, 31.80, 30.82. So the answer is not there. So 1 mark is allotted for that. So the answer is 30.20. Okay? So let us look on the 5th question. So it says add 17.54, 205.4, 9.304, and 0.056. So let us add. So I go to my blank page here. So I add 17, and it no matter where I place the numbers, because I'm adding. All right, I'm adding, so no matter where I place the numbers. So it's 54, and it's 2. Next one will be 205. It's 20. Let me put my 2. All right, 205 and 0.4. All right, next one would be what? 9.304. So it's 30. So it's 304. All right. And the next one would be 0.056, right? Yes, 0. Let me erase this one. So it's, erase this. All right, so I go back to my pencil here. So it'd be 0. Better. 5 and 6, and I put my line. Wow, that line is nice. All right, so I add them now. So let us add. 6 plus 4 is what? 10. So I carry my 1. So 5 plus 4 is 9, and 1 is 10. Carry my 1. 5 plus 4 is 9, and 1, 10, and 3, 13. Am I correct? Yes. So I carry my 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 7 is what? 17. And 5 plus 5 is what? 22. So I carry my 2. Don't it? Am I correct so far? Yes. So 1 plus 2 is 3. And we just carry down our 2 here. So the answer is 232.300. All right, let us see if that answer is there. No, that answer is not there. The answer is 23.300. So 1 mark was allotted right here as well. All right, so you gain 1 point there, students. Let us go to number 6. Now it says round off 3.7863 to the nearest thousandths. Round off 3.7863 to the nearest thousandths. Thousandths, not thousand now, students. It's thousandths. So we're going to look on the numbers that comes after the decimal point. All right? Thousandths. Now, when you look at A, it's going to be A because you have 7 tenths, that's tenths, 7 tenths, 8 hundredths, 6 thousandths, right? 400 thousandths, all right? So the 4 is less than 5, so you round down. So it cannot be, you can't round up because the number is less than 5. So therefore, it cannot be A. Cannot be B either. When you look at C, you need not to go any further. So the answer is C, because when you round it off, 3.7863, you see that the answer is C, right? because it said to the nearest thousandths. No, it couldn't be C. Sorry, it could not be C. I'm sorry, it could not be C. It have to be D. It have to be D. Because why it have to be D? It have to be D because the 3 is less than 5. You see? The 3 is less than 5 here. So 3.7863. So the 3 is less than 5 because 6 is in the thousandths place. The thousandths place. So because the 6 is in the thousandths place here, and the 3 is in the hundred thousandths place, the 3 is less than 5, so you round down. So the answer have to be D, which is 3.786. Am I correct? Yes, I am indeed correct. So it has to be D for the answer, not C. Sorry, D. Alright? So round off 3.7863 to the nearest thousandths. It would be D, which is 3.786. Forgive me for saying C. Something just went off in my head. Alright? Never mind. Alright, so we look at number 7 now. Alright, so Mandy and Patrick shared a chocolate cake into 10 equal parts. Patrick ate 6 of the 10 parts. What decimal below represent the portion that Mandy got? Now remember now, it says Mandy and Patrick shared a chocolate cake into 10 equal parts, you know. Craven Patrick ate 6 of the 10 parts. He's so craven, he ate 6 of the 10 parts, right? Now, what decimal they asking now? What decimal below represent the portion that Mandy got? It couldn't be A, because it's Patrick ate 6 of the 10 parts. So it cannot be A. You want to find out the decimal for Mandy. Because Mandy got 4 out of the 10. So because Mandy got 4 out of the 10, the decimal for that is 0.4. So the answer is B, because Mandy only got 4 out of 10. Alright? So the answer is B, 0.4. Alright? So identify the place value for the number 2,974. So identify the place value for the number 2,974. So A is 200, 9,000, 7 tens, and 4 ones. Is that correct? 200, sorry. A is 200, 9,000, 7 tens, and 4 ones. That cannot be correct because the number reads 2,974. So it can't be 200, all right? B, 2,900, 7 tens, 4 ones. Let me say it again. 2,900, 7 tens, and 4 ones. Is that correct, class? I heard somebody say that's incorrect. Somebody is saying that it's incorrect. It's not incorrect, it is correct. So the answer is B. We need to go no further. The answer is B. It's 2,900, 7 tens, and 4 ones, right? See there? 2,900, 7 tens, 4 ones. All right? So it's 1,000, 100, tens, and ones. All right? Number 9. The value of the 6 in the number 7,682 is... Alright, I'm hearing D, and D is indeed correct because it's 7,600. So D is the answer because D is 600. All right? So D is the answer. The last multiple choice question, number 10. It says fill in the number 381.72 on the decimal place value chart below. So the 3 will be here because it's 300. The 8 will be here because it's 8 tens. The 1 will be here because it's ones. And the 7 tenths will be here because it's after the decimal point. All right? And the 200ths will be here. All right? So it's 300, 8 tens, ones, 7 tenths, and 200ths. All right? Now it says, where would the decimal point fall in the example below? So the decimal point would fall between the what? Between the tens and the ones. So it's B, between the tens and the ones, the tenths and the ones. Nah. Gonna be between the tens. The tens, sorry. Gonna be between the tens and the ones. So it's not B. I deliberately skip A because A is the answer, right? It couldn't be C. It couldn't be between the tenths and the hundredths. No. And it couldn't be between the 100 and the tens. It couldn't be between the 100 and the tens. It have to be between the ones and the tenths. Alright? Because it's 300, 8 tenths, ones, and then you have the point here, then you have you would have the point here, then you have the 7 tenths and 200ths. All right? So the answer is A. All right, so we're going to cut the video here. This is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. We don't want to make it too long, one video too long. So I'm going to cut the video here and continue on the short answer questions now. All right? So stay tuned for the next teaching and learning session. All right?